The sound of a chest rattling, the burst of golden light, that split second of pure, unadulterated hope, and then a duplicate skin, a common emote, a pile of digital dust. We've all been there. You told yourself you'd be buying only one, or maybe two. But 20 minutes later, you're staring at a credit card statement and a screen full of pixels you didn't even want. Why do we do it? Is it just poor self-control? Or is there something deeper happening? Today, we're diving into the psychology of the loot box. We're going into looking at how the game developers use the same blueprints as Las Vegas casinos to turn your favorite hobby into a digital slot machine. Loot boxes didn't just appear overnight. They started in the early 2000s in Asian MMOs like MapleStory as a way to monetize free-to-play games. But it wasn't long before Western AAA titles saw the gold mine. When Overwatch launched in 2016, it normalized loot boxes for an entire generation. Suddenly, you weren't just paying $60 for a game. You were paying for the chance to get the content inside it. This led to a massive legal and ethical firestorm. Is it gambling? In countries like Belgium and the Netherlands, the answer was a firm yes. They banned them. But in most of the world, they remain in legal gray areas. Because you always win something, even if that something is worthless. It bypasses many traditional gaming laws. But your brain? Your brain doesn't care about legal loopholes. To understand the why, we have to talk about B.F. Skinner and his pigeons. Skinner discovered something called the variable ratio reinforcement. If a pigeon presses a lever and gets a seed every single time, it eventually gets bored. But if the seed comes out of a random interval, or intervals, sometimes on the first press, sometimes on the 10th or the 11th, the pigeon becomes obsessed. It will peck that lever until it collapses. Loot boxes are the digital version of the lever, because you don't know when the legendary item is coming. Your brain stays in a state of high arousal. Then there's the near-miss effect. Research shows that when you almost win, your brain reacts similarly to a total victory. It triggers a massive dopamine spike that says, "You were so close. Try again." It's a trick. You were not close. The outcome was decided by a random number generator the moment you click buy. But the visual lie keeps pulling you. So why not? It's not just about the brain. It's about our social instincts. Enter FOMO, the fear of missing out. When a game announces a limited time summer event, it creates artificial scarcity. You feel a sense of urgency. If you don't get that skin now, then it's gone forever. And let's talk about the whales. In the industry, a whale is a player who spends thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. And developers don't design these systems for casual players. They design them to catch the whales. They use data analytics to identify who's susceptible to spending and hit them with personalized offers. It's predatory, and it's a billion-dollar business strategy. But have you ever felt like you had to just keep spending because you already spent $50 and hadn't gotten the item yet? That's the sunk cost fallacy. Your brain tells you that stopping now would make all your previous spending a waste. In reality, the money is already gone. Spending more won't bring it back, but the system is designed to make you feel like the big win is just one more box away. And this concept has been in some of my previous videos, but that's for another time. We also assign immense perceived value to the digital items. A rare skin doesn't just change how the game plays, but it changes how you feel in the social space of the game. It's a badge of status. Even getting a common item can feel like a victory because it provides a moment of psychological comfort, a small ding of progress in a world that often feels chaotic. So how do we fight back? Step 1 is self-awareness. Recognize your triggers. Do you buy boxes when you're bored, when you're stressed, or when you've had a bad day? Identify those patterns. Step 2, set hard limits. Many games now allow you to set spending caps, or better yet, remove your credit card information from the console or your PC. It's pretty hard to spend money. Force yourself to go through the friction of typing in those numbers. It gives your logical brain a chance to catch up to your impulsive brain. The future of gaming is changing. We're seeing more battle passes, more direct purchase shops, which still have their own issues. They're the least transparent. Industry regulation is tightening, and player advocacy is louder than ever. But at the end of the day, games should be about playing, not about being a revenue stream or system. You're more than a data point for a developer spreadsheet, and you should be able to have a community and just connect with people, regardless of your status or what you have. But what's your take? Have you ever felt trapped by the loot box trap or loop? Or is it just harmless fun? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going. And if this deep dive was helpful, hit that like and subscribe button, because it helps me keep the lights on without having to sell you any mystery boxes. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next step of our journey. Take care.